I'm always tinkering with my camera rig. I'm always trying to make it more ergonomic or more efficient for my various workflows. So I decided to make another rig build overview. The camera itself is the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II, and this camera shares the same sensor with the Sony a6700 and the Sony FX30, so picture quality is beautiful. The lens is the Tamron 17 to 70mm f2.8, and with that range of focal lengths, I can do a lot of different jobs with this camera. On long shoots, a V-mount battery bank like this is crucial, and I usually have it powering a few different things on the rig. For example, it powers this external fan. When I'm shooting in a warm environment or the camera is operating continuously at 4K 60 frames per second, that small camera body can heat up very quickly and the camera will just shut itself off. But if I have the external fan running while filming, it keeps the camera cool, meaning I don't have to turn it off and on, and I can save time on a busy shoot. The V-mount battery is also powering this 5.5-inch field monitor that I have as a part of my setup. And yeah, I suppose I could use the monitor that comes with this camera, but I find it's a lot easier to get proper focus and proper exposure using a larger screen than it is to use the tiny monitor that comes with the camera. I have a matte box over the camera lens, and this helps to prevent any stray light or flares from hitting the lens and altering the footage. And the nice thing about a matte box is that it also allows me to use various filters to help control exposure. When I have the camera fully rigged out like this, I'm not going to get my hand in underneath the lens, so I find that the easiest way to pull focus is to use this mini follow focus. In terms of actually handling this rig, I have side handles on either side of the camera cage, and I have this top handle. The tripod legs that I have underneath the camera also serve as a fourth handle. So depending on what I'm doing on set and what type of angles and shots I'm trying to capture, it's nice to have various ways to grab this rig. If I'm conducting an interview, I usually have this rig stabilized on a tripod, but if I'm doing run and gun type of work, action shots, I actually prefer this rig over a camera gimbal. Now, gimbals are great for capturing smooth footage, like in a real estate video, but I think it's more appropriate to have a handheld look when you're doing action shots, and the camera rig is great for this. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that I don't always have the camera rigged out to the max like this, but on long shoot days, this setup is very helpful. Everything on this rig serves a purpose, and I know this looks bulky, but this setup is actually really efficient for my various workflows. If you're interested in learning about or picking up any of the components that I highlighted on this rig, I've got them listed in the video description. And that is a wrap.